All right, so week 9 of your challenge. Today I'm just going to give you a few simple switches that you can make in your diet to optimize your health. They're really simple and they'll make a world of difference if you implement these tips. So the first one, which is a bit of a controversial topic, and it's coffee. Basically, if you're going to have a couple of coffees a day, I would recommend one. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that. I think it's a great addition to any diet. But basically, if coffee is something that you rely on, it's something that you have 6 cups a day to get you through, something that makes you, if you don't have it, you feel really moody. There are a few signs that you probably should make a conscious effort just to try cut it down. A simple thing to swap your coffee for, you might just decide I'm going to have 1 coffee in the morning, and then for the rest of the day you might decide to try some herbal teas. It might take a few goes to find the ones that you like. Something that I really love is fennel tea and peppermint tea. They're really good if you're prone to bloating. Otherwise, you might just want to make a switch to English breakfast with a bit of milk, so it's quite similar to coffee. It's easier to do. Or if you want to get really serious with it and get as much nutrients into your body as you can, you might want to go for a green juice. So just making that simple switch, cutting down on coffee, adding in a herbal tea as a replacement or a green juice as a replacement is a great first step to do. Tip number 2 is swapping your pasta for something I like to call zoodles. You've probably all heard it before. And I just want to reiterate before I go on to this, there's nothing wrong with having 1 serve of pasta when you go out. You might go out on a Saturday night and have your favorite pasta. That's fine. But if you're a person who is having pasta 3 to 4 times a week, pasta doesn't really give you anything. When we think about what pasta is, there really isn't many benefits. There's no nutrients. Might be a bit of whole grain, a little bit of fiber, but really there's not much to it. So basically a great alternative is zucchini pasta. So simply buy yourself a bunch of zucchinis, get yourself a spiralizer. You can get them for $10 from Matchbox or homeware stores. They're not expensive. And basically you just make it into the form of pasta. And what do you get from this? You get a lower carb option of pasta, and you get so many nutrients from it. You get vitamin A from it, you get B vitamins as well. Pasta, you don't get any of that. So that's tip number 2, swap your pasta for zoodles, a more nutrient dense, lower carb option. Something really similar to that that's coming up next in tip 3 is swapping your rice for cauliflower rice. This is a really simple thing to do as well. Just go buy yourself a big head of cauliflower. To make it into rice form, you can simply put it in a blender, blend it up, or you can use your grater that you have at home. Just grate it, and you've got yourself something that resembles rice, but again, it's lower carbs and it's packed with nutrients, which rice doesn't really give you. A simple way to cook it up is just to fry some oil in a pan. You might put a tablespoon of coconut oil. That's what I like to do, or you can put olive oil, just give it a stir, and then you can mix that up with your favorite curry, your favorite stir fry, just as a great substitute for rice. The 4th tip I'm going to give you, and the final tip, is trying to switch your white fish for oily fish. So things like salmon are such a great alternative. Don't get me wrong, white fish aren't bad, you can still consume those, but if you want to get the most nutrients out of your diet, try and switch to oily fish. Basically, these are high in omega-3s, which is really, really good for brain function and cardiovascular health. So those are my 4 simple switches that you can do to optimize your diet. Tip number 1 was cutting out your coffee if you're having a lot. If not, just having 1 coffee in the morning and then switching the rest up with a herbal tea or a juice. Step number 2 was switching your normal serve of pasta for zucchini. Step number 3 is changing your rice to cauliflower rice. And step number 4 is opting for oily fish over white fish.